I want to take this opportunity to speak to you about the perpetual adoration that we have here at Saint Mary's and hope to continue at Saint Mary's. 24 years ago, when we started the Adoration Chapel, and I just want to honor Pat Thompson, who's with us today. She was the spearhead person that drove this home, along with a few other dozen people who, Pat, why don't you stand up, Pat? There she is. Yeah. And I know she won't mind us saying this, but it was only a couple of months ago we celebrated Pat's 90th birthday. So, yeah. But anyway, when we started the Adoration Chapel 24 years ago, it was based on an encouragement by Pope John Paul II. He was just speaking at a Eucharistic Congress, and he said this: "I hope that the fruit of this Eucharistic Congress results in the establishment of perpetual Eucharistic adoration in all parishes and Christian communities throughout the world." So it was based on this encouragement of John Paul II that Pat and a whole bunch of people really felt called through the inspiration of the Holy Father to start perpetual adoration. So we had this missionary come in and speak to us, and when he came in that first weekend, there were over 800 people, parishioners, signed up for Eucharistic adoration. And 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, people have been coming throughout the day and the night adoring Jesus. And I believe the reason St. Mary's flourishes as it does is because of the faithfulness of our people in Eucharistic adoration. Now, since the pandemic, we had to limit our adoration because of space and time, but we're now approaching probably a desperate need that we as a people need to pray. There's so much going on in the world with division and the pandemic. And I just want to quote Mother Teresa about perpetual adoration to affirm that statement. "People ask me," Mother Teresa said, "what will convert America and save the world?" Again, Mother Teresa said, "What will convert America and save the world?" My answer is prayer. What we need is for every parish to come before Jesus in the Blessed Sacrament in holy hours of prayer and adoration. So here is this saint telling us if we want to convert this country and our world, we need to have perpetual adoration. We need to go before the Lord. Now, we're going to be moving the Adoration Chapel and hopefully start, and I'm guessing the date that once we get the hours filled will be Ash Wednesdays, February 17th, that we could open the chapel, St. Mary's Chapel. But before that can happen, we have to have at least 2 adorers for every hour of the 168 hours of the week. That's 336 adorers. Now remember, I said there was 800 in the beginning. There are over 100 hours right now that are not filled. So I'm making a special appeal to you. You know, we need the blessing of Eucharistic adoration here at St. Mary's. We need people who are zealous for it, who believe who we're adoring is Jesus' body, blood, soul, and divinity. And so we need you, your families, myself, everybody, to really make this a forefront of a ministry of encouraging people to be zealous like Pat was when we started the adoration, encouraging people to sign up for an hour of Eucharistic adoration. St. John Vianney said it's the best hour you can spend on earth. So in the narthex of the church, there are a list of hours that are open that need adorers, and I make a special appeal for the 12 a.m. to the 6 a.m. hours, the midnight hours. Great blessings that you will have. And let me also share with you, you can register online at our parish website at www.stmarychurchnj.org /adoration. Again, that's stmarychurchnj.org /adoration. Now, let me just say, mentioning about the chapel, St. Mary's Chapel, many of us refer to as the old church. A lot has happened since March, since we closed the church. Because of an army of volunteers, and many of them are here, they built onto the church, a church that was built in 1905, a first floor bathroom, a handicapped bathroom. So no longer does people have to go downstairs into the basement to use the bathroom, but there's one right on the first floor. Also, security cameras have already been installed, and so many more things that will happen over at the chapel to make it even more beautiful than it is. The goal is to illumine that church with lights like we did a couple of Holy Thursdays ago. So when you're coming down Leonardville Road, it will be so illumined that it will represent the beacon of hope that it is. So I invite you again, participate in Eucharistic adoration. Sign up to be an adorer 1 hour a week. I don't want to guilt you into like using the scripture, which is common when Jesus said, "Won't you not spend 1 hour with me?" to his disciples. I want you to come and adore Jesus because of who he is, because of your love for him, because of your desire for his goodness that he has been to us. That is the best way to come to adoration, not to be guilt into it. However, if guilt works, I'm Irish, we'll use it. But right now, I'm appealing to your love for Jesus to come and adore him in Eucharistic adoration. Thank you, and God bless.